it. Come on with it. Everybody smash that like button when you come in if you could. Now, let me get to some. Let me get to my chat over here. Let me crank a volume down a little bit. I don't know if this is the most up to date chat I could have on here. Let me do a little looking around. Um, get that right. Here we go. All right, volume is down, so it shouldn't come on wide open. But we'll see what everybody's doing today. Hope everybody's having a great day out there in trucking land. We'll run through some comments for you here. I'm getting that thing on YouTube again where it won't load my chat. So give me 1 second. Um, just went in there, did my laundry, took a shower, laundry, all that good stuff. Feeling fresh for the afternoon. We'll do us a live show here, and we'll see how many people we can drag in here on a Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the show, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great afternoon. I am posted up about 100 miles from my delivery right now. I could get closer, but what's the point? I got to be up at about 10 o'clock tonight to run over there. Technically, that's going to be too early. About 11 o'clock, I'm 100 miles out. Let's call it 2 hours. It's not really 2 hours, but I need to be there at 2:20 a.m. I'd say I leave here by midnight. Try to be close to an hour early. Yeah, probably leave here around midnight tonight. So I don't know. I didn't get up till 11 o'clock today. I really had no reason to get up and do anything. So I said, hey, why don't we do a live show, right? I really had no reason. All right, there we go. We're looking good. We're looking good on the old YouTubes here. Let's pull up the live chat. See what everybody's doing today. Hope everybody's having a great day. Special shout out to Survive to Thrive. If you guys don't know, Survive to Thrive has a channel on YouTube. He's a good guy. Go check it out. But he's in the hospital right now with some medical issues. So if you would go over there and check him out. I'll put a link up here real quick. Give me a second. Survive to Thrive. There we go. But yeah, um, I wouldn't be talking about it, but he talked about it on YouTube, so I figured it was okay to talk about. But yeah, go over there, throw him some well wishes. He's a good guy. I hate to see anybody having a rough go of it. There's you a link to the video if you want to go over there and see what he's up to. Give him a shout out. Subscribe to his channel. All that stuff always makes you feel better. Little people reaching out, but yeah, it's rough, man, when you're in the hospital. I mean, ain't no good way about it. It sucks. Um, so yeah, go over there, shout him out. Thanks everybody for watching this live show. Thanks everybody for watching the live show last night. Had a good one last night. Had Fake Trucking, aka Jean Gerard, on last night. If you didn't see that, go check that out. That was a good one. Let me read through a few comments here. We'll see who all's in the house. I can't see how many likes I have because of the way this phone mount works. So I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird. Um, I don't know. I can't see. I'm trying things differently almost every live show now just to figure out what works. Um, I think we're going to end up sticking with this headset. I bought this headset to do YouTube, so we're going to stick with it. That little Nokia, it's got a good sound to it. It's got good noise cancellation, but I don't know. I don't know if it was the phone or the headset, so I'm not going to give the headset a hard time yet. I got this at the Flying J for $30. It's got some pretty good noise cancellation on it. So, if you need a cheap headset, um, I always like to have a backup headset in the truck just in case. So, it's not a bad one to have in the truck, as a little $30 backup. Um, but yeah, I said, love that like button. Get after that like button for me if you could. Epic Trucking Fails in the house says dirt, dirt, dirt. Oh, this ain't gonna work. What is going on here? Why can't I scroll this? Oh Lord. Oh, Lord. Rob E. Hanson's in the house. Says, seriously, I'm getting desperate for a new teammate. Oh, wait. No, wait. That's a different one. Robbie Hanson says, I got a 2007 RV for sale. Only needs a new poop tank. So if you're looking for an older RV that needs a poop tank, hit him up in the DMs, I guess. I don't know. Trucking Coaches in the house. He says, seriously, I'm getting desperate for a new teammate. I'll give you the top and the bottom. And he says, I ain't talking about a bunk either. Whoo! Now there's you an offer. There's you an offer. Anybody? David Edwards is in the house. What up, David Edwards? Evening, all y'all scallywags. Thanks for coming in, David. I much appreciate you. Channel member, by the way. Captain Ers in the house. Captain is here. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you. Hollywood's in the house. Is Cash going after Pride and buying all that fleet. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, I put out a video earlier about Pride Truck Sales is filing for bankruptcy. Well, technically, their parent company is filing for bankruptcy, but they cite in the bankruptcy filings that the Pride Truck Sales and Leasing is probably one of the reasons they are going bankrupt. So, uh, yeah, if you've got a Pride Truck Sale truck, makes me wonder if they go bankrupt, will they have to pull that truck back from you? I mean, because technically you don't own the truck, they don't own the truck. The rightful owner might get that truck back. So if I owned one of those, I would definitely be, I'd be concerned about it. I really would. Justin Axford's in the house. He says, we here got 11 drops over the next 3 days. Big week in front of us, thank God. Okay, good deal. Good deal. I'm glad you're getting that work. Um, Paul Harris says, making love to the like button. Yeah, you can smash it. I mean, that's what the kids call it, right? Nowadays, smashing the like button. Let's see who else is in here. David Edwards says, I'm running halfway to New York tomorrow. Whoo, that beats all the way to New York. Am I right? Am I right? Let's see what else we got here. John Gerard's in the house. Anyone else enjoying crepes today? No, I'm not enjoying crepes today. I wish I was, though. I love a crepe. I wouldn't let you break my arm over it. That's for damn sure. DIY Coffee Mugs in the house. What up, DIY Coffee Mug? This Trucking Life channel member says, I'm going to be a minute. Got to partake in this Walmart driver Easter fest in the lounge. Woo! I love a good feast in a lounge. Come on. Yeah, I've been a company driver a few times. Let's see. Justin Axford responding to a text. I sent him 25 minutes. All right, sorry, I'm back. Justin, if you're listening, I'm not sure I can send you the link now that I'm live. I don't have that link anymore, so I may have to get you on here next time. Um, let's see here. Jackknife's in the house. What up, Jackknife? Says, what up, Scallywag? Stands a transport made it in. What's up, Cash? Jackknife says, when I put you on full screen, for some reason your 9x16 is smaller than usual. Just saying. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I am using a different phone today. So I did the live last night on this Motorola phone. I'm using the Samsung phone today. That might be what it is. I'm not sure. So, let's see. Marty Santamore says, I'm going to pay by check and drop them pennies. Nice. Yeah, nice. Jack Knight says, I guess I can just zoom in. Never seen it do that before. Yeah, you never know what YouTube's up to these days. They like to do all kind of wild stuff. Um, let's see. What have I been doing today? I've not done a lot today. I drove about an hour. I parked at a rest area last night, and then I drove over here. Um, and went and took a shower, all that good stuff. And that's about it for today. I shopped for steer tires a little bit earlier. Um, I've looked in about 10 truck stops now for deer whistles. Apparently, they don't sell deer whistles in the truck stops anymore. I checked the Pilot last night. I checked the Road Ranger. I checked the Loves. I checked the Quick Trip. No deer whistles. So I guess I'll order my deer whistles off the internet and have them sent to me. Because I do like deer whistles on the truck. Do you guys think deer whistles work? Anybody? Anybody? Um, I like deer whistles. I've had a couple instances where it's like if a deer is running across the road, you need something to like distract them and get them to slow down or speed up. It's like I hate when those deer hit the pavement and they can't get traction. And they're just sitting there trying to run and they can't move. Oh, that's scary. That is scary. So yeah, I would like to put some deer whistles on this truck. About 2 weeks ago, I had a deer run out into the road and then change its mind and turn around and run back into the woods. Luckily, I was only going about 25 mile an hour. I was coming down a ramp, slowing down. So luckily, I was going slow, and it didn't. I didn't peg it, but yeah, it was a smaller deer, but still, I ain't trying to hit no deer. Ugh. I got to stop with these fizzy drinks again. I went months without a fizzy drink, and I've kind of got back into it. Like not even like that's from a few days ago. I just drank the rest of it, but um, yeah, yeah. I need to chillax on the fizzy drinks. Um, I don't know. I just feel better when I don't have them. It's like I went months without it, and then it was like I did feel better. So that's high quality H2O. High quality H2O. But yeah, so I ordered some deer whistles. They look different than the normal deer whistles. They don't have like the little platform on them. They're like really small, and I figured maybe that'll help them stay on. But the last set of deer whistles I had on the Freightliner was on there for like 3 years, so they stick on there pretty damn good. It depends on where you put them too. You know, I try to put mine like maybe like more toward the cab, but on the hood. You know what I mean? That way, like on the side, where I'm getting wind going down the side of the hood. Bam, put a deer whistle. So we're gonna get that done. I'm heading home right now, by the way. So I've had a few things shipped to the house, so hopefully we'll get all that done. Um, let's see, Hunter P. Brown's in the house. Good evening, Cash. Hope you're doing great. Yeah, doing pretty good. I had a guy hit me up for a shower in there earlier, and I had just took a shower, so I didn't know if they was going to give me another free one like immediately. But Love's did. They gave me back to back free showers. So, um, with that ES Advantage thing, they say one free shower a day, but they gave me two on that one. Which I don't mind. I don't pay for it. Somebody wants a damn shower here. Yeah, go wash your ass, trucker. You know what I mean? Like, anytime a truck driver says I need a shower, I'm like, hey, let me see what I can do about that because that stank is real out here. Says for miles is just warming up the rig. Perfect timing. Woo! Come on. Let me talk you through it real quick. I'm watching this guy over here. He's parked really close to my truck. He's on the yellow. He's actually over the yellow line. And I'm like, why you gotta be like that? It's Love's. They got big parking spots. Like center up your truck a little bit. That kills me. It just kills me when people, you know, park right on the yellow line. He's got 3 foot on the other side. Me, he's right on top of me. I'm like, just don't hit my shit when you open your door, bro, or we're gonna have problems. And don't bump your head on my hood mirror. I'm just saying. Let's see here. Big Rigger 61's in the house. Channel member, by the way, says, getting loaded, running my butane to Detroit. There you go. Running butane. As Hank Hill calls it, the bastard gas. You guys like that Hank Hill? He says the bastard gas whenever we talk about butane. We're already too wide at the scale over here because no one can back a truck. There's probably 40 parking spots, I would estimate, open that I can see from here. But yeah, we're already too wide at the scale. Things like this just annoy me. You know, I don't want to be a Karen. I wouldn't go say anything or nothing, but it's just like, why don't you go park in a parking spot, you know? There you go. There's a link to that. Jake Knight says, yeah, he felt fresh after a shower. Poor cleaner at the TA had to use the plunger on the shower. Yeah, I was in there waffle stomping that shower, if you didn't know. Ryan Peterson's in the house. What up, Ryan Peterson? Um, Google Maps has a feature inside the mobile app where you could put your time in that you want to leave, and it will tell you what time you were to arrive. Yes, yes. Google would do that, but Google would not have the correct time for me because Google would go by the speed limit, or actually Google goes by the flow of traffic. And I don't go the same speed. I go, I will be doing 65 miles an hour over there. Not all of that is freeway speed. Some of that's going to be 55. I got to go through a city that's probably less, I mean, 2 hours. I just say 2 hours. It's 100 miles, 2 hours. Um, but yeah, I use that in a car sometimes, like to check traffic. Um, Marty says, have you ever been to Gallup Truck Stop? Which one of the Gallups? Um, you talking about the one that looks like a castle, or they've got another one that does not look like a castle that I know of. And if I'm not mistaken, they got another one over there off of like US 33 or something. But I go to the one on US 20 quite a bit. Um, I like that truck stop. I can usually get parking in the middle of the night over there. No hippie trucking and transportation says finally caught one. Hey, glad you made it in. Trucker Sosa Nelson says, let me learn to talk. Got some toothpaste sticking in my teeth, I guess. Trucker Sosa Nelson says, Cash, do you think it's a good time to go owner operator? Depends on how you're living. It does. Um, I mean, I don't think there's ever a wrong or a right time to to go owner operator. You know, um, before you go owner operator, try to pay down your debts. Um, and really try to have some connections right now. Like if you're going to just go get your authority right now, whew, man, is it going to be a rough time to just be one guy with his own authority right now. And I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm not that guy. But I will say, damn, that's going to be rough. That's going to be rough. So I would, like, if you're going to lease onto a carrier that's got some connections, that would be a huge help right now. But if you're into your neck in debt and you're going to have to go borrow a bunch of money to get a truck, try to work on that first. I mean, that's my opinion. With both feet in the house says, yo, people's from Northwest Washington in the house. What up, bro? Jake Knight says, yes, if they go belly up, the lease is null and void. Better try financing it. Good luck, though. Yeah, honestly, on those trucks, they were so overpriced when I looked at them. You'd probably be better off to let it go. I seen a YouTube video this morning where some guy was talking about Super Ego is in trouble with people abandoning trucks right now. People abandoning trucks. So I don't know how that is. I'm not, I'm not I'm not involved in that in any way. I got no inside information, but I did see a YouTube video where the guy was talking about that. So, uh, Geraldo says America. Why not? Hey, come on with it. G Walker's in the house. Woo! All right. Captain Earth says, I'm. Oof, damn it. That's not what Captain R said. Captain says, I'm enjoying my appointment to the toilet. Damn it, boy. Try to hit the toilet. I was in pilot yesterday and someone had missed the toilet. Oosh. Oosh. Um, No Fear says, I ordered mine off the internet. Yeah, truck stops don't sell them anymore. Yeah, my last pair I bought at the truck stop, but then I got to thinking about it. I was like, that was 4 years ago, you know. And honestly, I haven't looked for them since. So I thought, hey, maybe I'll look at Walmart see if they got them. But then I was like, just order them off the internet like everybody does everything, you know. Um, they were like $9 on the internet though. I remember they were like, of course, that's inflation for you, but I remember they used to be cheaper. I feel like they used to be cheaper. The truck stop they used to be like $5.99 or something like that. I don't know, maybe. Yellow hair girls in the house. I heard from older drivers it attracts deer. Um, no, it definitely repels deer. I've seen them. Like they be on the side of the road, and you be cruising by, and they'll just run into the woods. Um, it definitely makes a noise that they can hear. But yeah, um, I don't know why a deer would run toward a weird noise like that. Um, Jake Knife says there's a study out there, and it says that deer whistles don't work at all. Um, I don't know. I mean, I have went down a road before, and there be trucks driving by deer, and then when you go by, um, you know, they take off running. Hang on a second. Justin wants to go live. Add guest. Let me see if I can do this. All right, I'm back. I had to see if I can add Justin in here. You sipping on cough syrup? Captain says. Jackknife just set a doe out there every couple miles and a big set of knockers. Wow. Zoe's in the house. Love that hat. Thank you. Got that at Loves. Got that at Loves. I seen one today. It was gray colored, but I'm like, it really works better in red, I think. This part was black, but this part was gray. So, let's see. Old school trucking's in the house. What up? No Fear says I hit a deer in a truck, tore the hood off, and following week after that, got the truck back. A damn turkey came in the windshield. Damn it, boy. Um, yeah, them turkeys are bad to hit you up in the windshield area. I hit a turkey with a mirror one time. It flew in front of the truck, right in front of the windshield, and clipped the passenger side mirror. Um, are we going 3 wide at the scale now? Woo, look at them, boys. They're going to go 3 wide at the scale, which you dented up Cascadias. Every one of them busted up Cascadias. A white dented up Cascadia. Ugh, giving white Cascadias a bad name here, boys. But yeah, we're going to go 3 wide. 3 wide. Trucking's gone to hell. I mean, it just really has. If you guys have been in this more than 10 years, you're out here just shaking your head these days like, damn it, boys. Yeah, damn it, boys. Who we got here? Somebody knocking on the door. Somebody knocking on the door. There he is. There he is.
We here.
I've been looking for you. I got some questions for you.
Mm,
You went to the truck show, right?
I did. I did. In
Mm,
fact, that's where the rookie goes.
okay, is it true what they say about you got to get prescription cream to get rid of what you get there?
That is what I heard. That is what I
Yeah.
heard. I
Uh,
haven't had any symptoms yet.
okay. A DIY went last year. Maybe you got some leftover cream you can borrow.
Uh,
Um, uh, what's going
how you
on in
been?
the world today?
Nothing, brother. Trying to stay busy. Yeah, it's tough out there. A lot of stuff being said on the YouTubes. A lot of distractions going on. So
Mm,
it's going good though. Uh, we're trucking, trying to love the one that you're with. every day, and just keep the wheels turning. It's it's a little depressing seeing what's the posted rate and the volumes, and it just seems like everybody's the world is just crashing right now is kind of what I'm feeling, and everyone's freaking out, but you got to just keep your nose down and keep doing what works, you know what I mean? And that's the goal right now. Try not to be too distracted, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I had a question a minute ago. Somebody said, "Is it a good time to go owner op?"
uh, if you have no money in the bank and you already, are living paycheck to paycheck, go check out one of those lease programs. I think it's a good time to go do that. I think you'd be set up real well, especially Prime. That's a good one. Whatever can get you in the prettiest truck right now, um, that's going to get you the most customers,
Yeah, yeah. Hood
hands down.
trucks, preferably right now.
Yeah,
If you can get a lease purchase on a hood truck, snap it up, go for it. Use my link for Pride Truck Sales down there. They
yep,
got a lease purchase program that's
yeah. The
it's
the
it's
the more smoke that comes out the tailpipe, the better off you are. You know,
right. Yeah, that's
no
what I've been
death,
saying.
but it's rolling coal. That's what you want right now. Um, but
Yep.
yeah, man, no. Absolutely crazy. I see constantly, and I'm all for people trying to better themselves. Looking to see if the grass is greener. Maybe you're somebody that has been a local driver, over the road driver, just been a company driver for 1 year, 5 years, whatever, and you want to experience it, man. Go hang out in a show like this, and go hang out with surround yourself with people that are currently doing it, and get the feedback from them. You know what I mean? And then get yourself more than prepared. These people coming in here thinking, oh, I don't have any money in my name, but I'm going to go put myself in a shit ton of debt to go make more money. No, no. Um, I have some minimum requirements that I recommend to people if you're going to get in this game, that you need to have X amount of dollars or X amount of credit or X amount of, um, loans or money that you could access if it's not, actual cash, that I say, hey, these are the minimums. I wouldn't even think about being an owner operator unless you checked off box A, B, and C.
Okay.
Minimum. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, the things that you should do anyway. Be mechanical. Learn how to work on stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
these things are said a lot, and there's a reason they're said a lot. It's because it's the damn truth. It's because it's what works over time. I mean, if you're getting if you're getting had at $200 an hour on every little thing that goes wrong with the truck,
You can go broke.
um, you're gonna have a hard life. It's gonna be a real
Hmm.
tough one. Um, so yeah. Again, I want to say everybody go check out Survive to Thrive's channel. He's in the hospital right now. Go shout out Survive to Thrive with some well wishes. He's a good guy. He's having some medical problems right now, and he's just one of us. It could be any of us in that position. So go shout him out. Talk. Go over there, make him feel better. Let him know everybody's thinking about him. Let's see. I'm gonna run through some comments real quick. Kind of
Yeah.
like Jake says, yes, center up your lane. Yeah, if you're gonna park, if you're in a parking spot, get in the center of the damn parking spot. And if your mirror is hanging over the line, don't cry when I knock it off on the way out in the morning.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, because I'll do it just for the hell of it. No fears at the he's at the Petro in New Paris, Ohio. I know that Petro. I know that one. Cadillac Jake says, I've been gone from your lives for a while. Was dating a semi famous chick, from American Idol years back. Uh, she was too much to deal with. Oh, son, you know how them are, though. Come on. Mm, mm. Let me reminisce a minute. Yes, sir. Love those that are too hard to handle. Come on. I mean, are we talking about? Are we talking about chest pains too hard to handle, or are we talking about gray hairs too hard to handle?
Mm,
Yeah, big
mm.
difference there. Big difference there. Robert B. Kelly Clarkson? Question mark. Hey, whenever you hit the zone, you can always go Kelly Clarkson. Um, Killian's Trucking's in the house. Happy Easter. Jesus is coming back. God bless you all. Whew. He needs to come on with it as far as I'm concerned. Um, uh, has that baby arrived yet? Killian's is waiting on a baby any day now. Any
Good
day
for him.
now.
Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in a good space for a baby right now. I talked to Killian's the other day. He's in the right headspace to have one. He's happy about it. You know what I mean? Like when you look forward to it, that's when you're in the right headspace. You're not
Mhm.
panicked. You got your stuff together. And it's what it is. Marty says the farm corn deer floor it and aim the toward trucks them and they move. Yeah, we were talking about deer whistles earlier. I'm looking for a set of deer whistles, but they don't sell them at the truck stop anymore.
Mhm.
So I had to order some on the internet. Um, no fear, he went owner op and doing pretty good. Yeah, it can be done. There is no correct. You can't time the owner operator market. It's when you are ready. That's when you do it. Um, let's see, Chief Ray Holler's in the house. Get back under my first nursery load this week. Here's to a banger week for everyone. Yeah, I hope everybody has a great week. Mine's probably going to be pretty lackluster considering I deliver in the morning and then I'm going home probably till Wednesday or sometime in there. So I would have delivered this morning, but they weren't open because of Easter. They had limited staff, they said. I was like, whatever.
Same here.
Um, Easter, it's just another day to me. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Steve Fanslow made it in. Um, no Fear says, yes, they are leaving trucks everywhere, talking about Super Ego. I watched a video this morning, and I think it was a lockout podcast or something they were referencing. But I guess Super Ego drivers are leaving trucks here, there, and everywhere. Um, you know, it's tough when rates are down, and then your company allegedly cuts the rate and sends you a made up rate con. Um,
Surprised they hadn't been doing that. I mean, I really think they have been doing it for a while. You just hadn't seen it until now. But I'm surprised they haven't been doing that for months, if not the
yeah.
last year. You know what I mean?
Well, every big fleet gets a truck abandoned. It's
Yeah.
just the nature of the game. I used to work for a fleet that had probably 400 trucks, and occasionally, they would call me and say, "Hey, do you want to go recover a truck?" And I did it one time and it was okay, and then I did it another time and it was just full of trash and pee bottles and smelled like dog hair, and I was like, "I'm never doing this again." Like this is not for me.
Yeah.
That sense of adventure, I don't need it.
So what they
It's
do?
not
They
for
just
me.
they just fly you out there.
Yeah, yeah. And then I took a 100-mile Uber ride to that second one. A guy
Mm.
had left it behind a Taco Bell. Like, yeah. Luckily they didn't tow it. Because that's what. Honestly, I don't think a tow truck could have got in there to tow it. Like I don't know if
That's
he thought he
probably
was doing them.
that's probably why he put
Yeah,
it there.
yeah, yeah. It was a mess though. Oh my God, that truck smelled so bad. Like the floor probably that rubber floor, in a truck, it probably needed to just be taken out and a new one put in. Like it
Mm-hmm.
was, yeah, no, I wouldn't scrub it. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Matt S says, "What do you look for in a man?" Um, Probably male genitalia. I don't know. I mean, what makes a man? I mean, I'm not looking for a man, but I would say if I was, I don't know. Um, uh, Mercy Mobile Maintenance in the house. One Pride quadrupled lease 2001 K Dub. Zero U.S. citizens, zero breaks. One top bunk urinal and send it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes.
That's the recipe.
that that's success right there. That's where we're going to be at in a couple years. If you guys want to know how to make money in trucking, he just described it.
Yep.
Quadruple lease trucks. No one's a citizen, and you know, honestly, if I was gonna buy a company truck right now, I would just mount a urinal right on the side over here. I'd take out the cabinets, and I would put like a RV toilet in there,
Mm-hmm.
and I would put the bunk up above the driver right here, like CR England does, and I would put 3 people in that truck and tell them to go get it. And yeah, we just modern day slavery. I mean, that's what they're doing out here right now. Modern day
Five
slavery.
five logbooks, right?
Yes. Oh, 5? Hell,
Yeah.
zero logbooks. Don't waste our time. Yeah, you got to
Mm-hmm.
have reflective sunglasses. If anybody doesn't know these days, um, you know, got to have giant reflective sunglasses because, hey, you know, like I said yesterday, they're good for everything. I can use them driving truck. I can drive them when I go skiing, and I can wear them when I'm doing cocaine at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm just saying.
Mm.
I'm just saying. Preach to me.
Need to grow a mullet.
Uh, well, see, there's the thing. I could probably grow a mullet, but it'd be very thin on top. The it would
That's the
be
best kind.
it would be a part-time business, full-time party.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Uh,
man, it has been getting crazy out here. I mean, there's always been, the flip floppers and, stuff that you see. But man, did I send you a picture? I seen someone else posted it, but did I send you a picture of how my day started on Saturday at one of my pickups?
with that dropped trailer.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Oh man,
Right there in the lot, and you were talking about, being mechanically inclined. Man, I think we just need to start with like learning and remembering what it was like and what the requirements were to even get a CDL. Because I swear, this guy gets out and I said, "What happened?" And he goes, "I don't know." And I'm like, "It looks like you dropped your trailer, man." Like that, and I'm like, well, are you empty? Are you loaded? He's like, "I'm empty." I'm like, "Thank God." And he kind of looked at me like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, "Well, there's that thing over there. I don't know if you've ever dropped the trailer, but you can get to cranking on it, and it'll lift that trailer up." You're right. I
no,
should have told
no,
him. I
no.
should have told
Stop,
him.
stop helping the competition. I got
I
to do
know.
$20 fee. They look at
I
me
know.
all like this, and I go, $20, sucker, and I'll tell you what to do. What I would have told him, I would have said, first thing you need to do, you need to go check your brake lights.
Yeah.
You need to make sure you got functioning brake lights. Um, and then so I got a good story about that one time. I watched a driver trying to pass me on I-94 one time in the
Hmm.
hammer lane. He just started veering off into the median. And I was just going down. I mean, it was like slow motion, dude. Guy veers off into the median, goes into a giant mud pit full of like cats, what they call us, cats and nine tails or whatever.
Yeah.
Went off into one of those, rolled the trailer over, tore it all to hell, rolls of paper went everywhere, destroyed the truck. And of course, I slammed on the brakes. I got off on the shoulder and I started backing up. I called 911, and the lady on 911 said, she was like, "Well, are they injured? Are they okay?" And I said, "I don't know. I'm like just immediately like I called y'all to get somebody on the way." And because I was like, he's I mean, he's off the road, but it's
It's
going to
bad.
cause, yeah, it looks bad. And I backed up, and by the time I got backed up to him, while I'm on the phone with 911, he gets out of the passenger side of the truck in his flip flops, wading in, calf deep mud out through there, runs across the freeway in traffic up to the side of my truck, standing right on the white line, and I roll down the window and I'm like, "Holy crap, dude, are you okay?" And he looks at me just as calm as he can be and goes, "Do you know the weight limit on this road?"
Oh no.
And I was like, "Are
No.
you in
That's
shock right now?"
that's
Like,
your concern?
yeah, yeah. I was like, I'm like, you might want to just keep running. Why did you stop here? Hell, I'd have just kept running, you know, because he
Is that
probably ain't
cornfield
got.
over there?
Yeah, yeah. The hell yeah, just keep running. Just keep running till you get back to wherever it is you came from. But yeah, um, so that's what we're dealing with out here right now. So I'm
It's
you know,
nonstop.
yeah, and I refuse to be the one that like tries to help everybody anymore because it's not doing me any good. Like
No.
I like helping people, and genuinely, if you've got a problem, I will help you. But like that thing you said, a guy drops a trailer right in front of me and just holds his arms up. I'm just gonna look at him and hold my arms up, like, you know, I'm just gonna look back at him at the way he looked at me because, yeah, really, that's all I can do for him anymore. Um,
It's
I
crazy to
don't even
think
know
that,
what.
that's our competition,
Yeah, well, I got a new series on YouTube Shorts called "What's the Competition Up to?"
hmm
Um, full It's going to be
There it
full
is.
of videos like this. I saw a guy yesterday going down I-80, smoke just billowing from a trailer right around the brakes. And obviously, well, not obviously, but professional opinion, he had a brake chamber blowout,
hmm
and it locked up a position. And maybe the brakes weren't adjusted, it didn't fully lock it. But he's going down the road, and I'm like, that's got to be tugging on the truck. Number one, you've got to feel like something's holding you back. You look back, it's on the driver's side. There's,
Yeah.
I mean, a cloud of smoke behind the truck. And I went to pass him, but I said, no, I'm going to stay here and get this on dash cam so I can put it on my new series. What's the competition up to?
hmm
Um, Drove for like 2 miles like that and then put his flashers on, but kept going. I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's like
never.
it's like the guys that have a tire shredding, and instead of pulling over, either stopping or putting it down the road slow, they can clearly see that it's banging against that trailer. Yet they're still doing
Uh
50,
huh.
50 miles an hour down the road. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, it really is. What it reminds me of is like I don't know. I hate to say that, but it's like it really is like trucking's becoming the short bus. You know,
Yeah.
just like the dumber and the dumber. So I'll tell you a funny story I saw today. I got pictures of it. Oh, hey, by the way, real quick, you said someone posted that picture that you had sent me. Um,
Yeah.
hmm.
I think they
Okay.
figured out I wasn't gonna post it, so
Okay. Um, yeah,
uh
just remember, I will pay you for the exclusive rights to things.
hmm
I don't know if anybody else paid you for that, but you know, tell them, say, hey, I get like $5 a picture from Cash. What are you doing?
uh-huh.
Like,
Come on. Come
I love
on.
I love stirring the pot. But
Mhm.
no, I was in
Is
there.
he
I went
is
into
he in
the.
here? Is he in
No,
here?
I haven't seen him. I texted him earlier today, and I ain't heard nothing back from him. So I don't know. He's probably, that guy. He's probably laid up drunk somewhere. Um,
Or taking his fourth nap for the day?
um. Oh, was it that guy? I thought it was.
hmm
I thought you meant DIY had posted it. Oh, damn it, boy. Oh, John Gerard posted it. Oh, that Perrier drinking, tofu eating.
uh,
But no, I had a good story today. I went in and did laundry earlier, and the guy in there before me, he literally, as I was pulling into park, I saw a guy walking in with a laundry bag, and I was like, oh man, like, he's gonna beat me to it. He went in there and put a load of laundry in, and put about a half a bottle of Dawn dish soap in there with his
mm,
clothes.
there it is.
Yeah, yeah. And I was like, nice.
Yeah.
And proceeded to flood the whole laundry room with suds because, uh, you know, a half a bottle of Dawn will, make enough suds to pretty much, I don't know, fill up a 10 washing machines. So yeah,
hmm
literally had suds bubbling out of the washing machine. When he put his clothes when he put his clothes in the dryer, they still had bubbles on them, suds on them, and I was like, oh boy, yes sir, that's truckers right here.
I'm surprised he didn't just take them out and just put them on and walk out.
Yeah, he did. He ruined a washing machine and a dryer, and the guy that worked at Love's, he had to come in there and uh, he had to come in there and clean all that up, man. I mean, it was just everywhere, like soap and suds. Dude just took a thing of Dawn dish soap, just kept squeezing it in there, and I was like, bro, like you number one, what the with the Dawn dish soap in the laundry, but number two, like you need you know a couple squirts of that at the most. Nah,
Yeah.
half the bottle in there. Literally, when he took that shit out of the washing machine and put it in the dryer, it was still soapy.
He probably like, you know what? I wash my clothes once every 6 months. These are gonna come
Uh-huh.
out brand new.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know what's going on out here. I just don't know. Let's see here. Let me get a comment or two in here while we're waiting. I lost my place here. Da, 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 da. Animals in the house. What up, Animal? Thanks for stopping by. It says Happy Easter, drivers. Westbound in Illinois. No fear says I'm chilling at the Petro. Okay, I read that one. Grow the farm up. Says 7 axle bulk hauling is only money left on the road. Hauling that bulk. Let's see if Hotshot Willie centers up his truck here. Mm-mm. He gonna leave her parked right on the line, boys. Right on the line. Griff's in the house. Happy Easter. Thank you. Um, let's see. I think I already read a bunch of these. Um, at the scale, are they parked 69 style? No, they're parked side by side over there at the scale. We're 3 wide at the scale already. Plenty of parking out here, but we're 3 wide at the scale. That's one of those pet peeves of mine. Uh, go park in a spot. Go park in a spot. Old school says, I've been trucking game over 20 years. Most of these new school drivers are forcing me to shake my head. Yeah. Yeah, if you've been at this, hell, more than 5 years now, you just look at it and go, what's going on out here? What is really going on?
I lost it on a guy yesterday, unfortunately, man. I blew my cool. I'm not gonna lie. Usually I kind of put my head down. I don't talk. There's so much stuff that will just stress you out every day if you try to fix it all. You know what I mean? If you let it bother
Yeah.
you, it's nonstop. You know what I mean? And you trying to tell off that one person, it's not going to change anything. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
So, but I lost it yesterday, man. I pulled up at a TA and I got fuel at a stop that I always go to. And, I seen a guy fueling next to me and flip flopper. And then, and it wasn't too busy there. I'm not going to lie. There was lots of, 10 fuel pumps. And I think at least 8 or 9 of them were working. But he's in the number one, not even at the end, not even at like the number 9, number 10, where he could be a little discreet. He's at the number one fuel pump. And he gets out and I see in the shower bag. And he goes inside. And I'm like, you know what? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let me see if he comes back. I'm going to get my fuel, pull my truck forward, go get my receipt. When I go in and get my receipt, his truck is still idling there in the fuel pump. So I just took it
Yeah.
upon myself. And I chased him down and I said, hey, man, you speak English? He goes, yeah, I speak a little bit. And I said, good, then you'll understand what I'm about to say. And I just let him have it. I said, go, this is ridiculous, man. Like, go move your truck. Like, what? I asked him straight up. I said, what makes you think that your time is more valuable than everyone else's out here? You know what I mean? Like, and I got the same runaround. Like I said, I probably shouldn't have done it. I didn't make a scene by all means, but and then he had the audacity to not only get in his truck. 'Cause I told him, I said, look, man, it's the daytime. There's tons of parking and it's free. It's free parking. Like, go park there. Like, it's okay to move your truck. Like, it's 100 yards away. Go move your truck. So he goes, okay, yeah, I'll move my truck. He pulls it out of the fuel island, backs up, and then goes and he parks behind the pump that's down, that's not working, and thinks that that's okay. And I'm like,
Oh,
you're right. You can't win with these guys, man. You
no,
just can't. You
no,
know.
no. Steve Kingrich wants to know if these sunglasses are DOT violations. I don't think so. Um, Matt says, "Who's paying the best out there? How are they treating y'all?" Everybody pays different. I mean, it's hard to know. Depends on what you want to do. Questions like that are hard to answer. Um, let's see. Steve says, "Market's so bad I can barely afford my Cash's King boner pills these days." Whew.
Damn it.
We'll need to run a sale on those.
Mm.
DJ Voicey says, "What's your take on doing power only trucking, JB and Amazon LTL?" It's a rough game right now. Power only.
That's what I used to do.
Yeah, yeah. Um, because technology is rough on trucking. Okay, technology is only here so the corporations can make more money and the trucker can make less money. So, Amazon and JB are probably two of the biggest technology using trucking companies out here, and they are only using that to get the rates down. So it's luck of the draw with Amazon and JB Hunt. If you're in the right place at the right time and they don't have anybody, you might get a decent rate. But
That's it.
uh,
That's it right there.
typically, typically, they're gonna beat you down as much as they can. If they've got 5 trucks, they're going to pitch y'all against each other and see who will do it for the least amount of money, and that's how it is. Um, Trucker Sosa Nelson says, "I have 60,000. I wanted to put down 25 on a truck." Um, in this market, 25 down on a truck can do pretty damn good. Um, it can. There's a lot of decent, especially beginner trucks. Like that 500,000 to 600,000 mile range is kind of what I think is a beginner truck because it's a little cheaper. Um, Buy it from a reputable dealership. Stay away from the auctions. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I get stuff so cheap at the auction." I mean, I'm not saying a dealership wouldn't screw you over, but at the auction, a one truck operation is my thing. If you're a one truck, don't buy it at an auction. Buy it from a dealership that can work with you, and hopefully you can buy more than one truck from them in the future. If you're going to build a fleet, or if you just want to repeat purchase from the same people, because um, like this truck, the dealership gave 90-day bumper to bumper warranty on it. Plus, it's got a Peterbilt warranty up to 700,000 on major components. But like you can get some good things from dealerships. That's how I look at it. I know some people buy from auction and they do well, but um, you know, uh, the people I know that go through a lot of equipment, they say you sell stuff at auction, you don't buy stuff at auction. So, um, what do you think? 60,000, 25,000 down on a truck?
It depends. So it depends on what you're hauling and what your future plans are. You know what I mean? Like, if so, I do reefer. If you're gonna do reefer and you've got that much saved, 25 grand down on a truck, yeah, you can get a nice truck with a low payment because you can get yourself in a pretty nice, like what your truck is or a Cascadia. 50, $60,000 truck, you can get yourself in a pretty damn nice truck. I mean, I'm talking
Yeah.
probably low 400,000 miles with a warranty for right around that 50 grand. If you look around, that's the other thing I was going
Right.
to say is, you remember, I sold my truck to a dealer a couple months ago, probably about 4 months ago. And I sold it for what I thought was a fair price at the time. And I I thought they were going to sell it pretty quick. I mean, they cleaned it up. And I just for shits and giggles today, I went on their website just to look at some of their inventory because they got some good trucks there, and I just kind of wanted to see the prices. And I saw my truck still on there,
Mm.
and I just think that there are a lot of places right now that are not selling. So if they're not willing to come down on the price 100%, I think there's a lot of wiggle room to include a very, very, very good warranty
Yeah.
for next to nothing. I mean, literally next to nothing. I think there's a lot of negotiating power out there right now. So yeah,
Hmm.
I think 25 grand down. I wouldn't go into debt, but I also wouldn't use all of my capital if this is your first truck. I would definitely
Yeah.
say keep a lot of that capital in the bank,
Yeah.
um, as much as possible.
Yeah, that's a good point. I would say take 10 of that right off the top and just put it in your personal account.
Yeah.
Say it's not even business money,
Yep.
and then if you can get it, yeah, maybe see like maybe see if you can get a truck with 15 down instead of 25 down. You know, keep that powder dry in case you have to switch companies. If you lease that truck onto a company and you don't like it, you could be 2 or 3 weeks down on having to switch companies. Um, so, the more cash you can have on hand, the better. Um,
Yeah.
but but to have 60K saved up, it's good. It's
That's a
good.
good
Seems
start.
like you got your personal finances under control. So that's the big thing. Um, let's run through some more comments here. Morgan says, "Hi, I'm new. Thanks for stopping by." Grill says, "APU don't like walking. A poo don't like walking." Okay, yeah. Parking by the scale. You talking about Trucker Todd had a stroke? Yeah. If you guys didn't know, Trucker Todd did have a. He said he had multiple mini strokes. So he's going to be out of the truck for a while. So yeah, go show Trucker Todd some love if you guys he's a good guy. He does a lot of live shows. Go check out his live shows. Um, let's see. Fast Bucks in the house. Hello from Scotland. What up, Scotland? Thanks for coming by. 810 Batman says, "I'm over the line because I pulled in forward, but I have a reefer, so they got to pick their poison." Yeah. Um, to me, there's spots where pulling in makes sense and it doesn't. For me, I never like to pull into a spot. I'm always afraid somebody will hit my mirror with the back of their trailer, not paying attention. Because they're looking down at the line and the curb. And yeah, I've seen some things taken off like that. But Brown says, "I'm glad I'm not the only one out on a holiday." Yeah, I was up last night working at about midnight last night. Let me tell you, there was nobody on the road last night.
Mm.
It was ghost town. I was creeping along at 65. Had the Bob Seger blaring in the background, and it's a good day for trucking. It's a good day for
Hmm.
trucking. No wind, light load. Hell, what's not to like?
Same.
Would rather been home, but you
Yeah.
know. Steve, kind of disagreeing with you. Owner operator comments. Happy Easter. Um, yeah, I mean, a lot of people disagree with me on that, but even when things were good, I told people the same thing. Becoming an owner operator isn't about what's going on in the trucking market. It's more about what's going on with you personally. So that, I mean, a lot of people disagree with that, but it's okay. Cadillac Jack, she was a control freak. Woo, I like it when they take control. Come on. I don't think that's what Cadillac Jack's talking about, but I'm gonna misconstrue every comment he makes now. That's gonna be my thing with Cadillac Jack. I mean, Google Maps is not accurate timing for a loaded semi. Yes, on estimated time. Yeah, and also Google goes by speed limits and flow of traffic, and I'm 63 mile an hour Jones over here, and but yeah. Steve says, sitting at the shop in Springfield, Missouri, waiting till the morning for a price on a front spring bushing. Probably drive on them till they bust after I hear the estimate. Yeah, no doubt. Rethinking that job after that. Steve says, "Cheers, I'm off." All right, have a good one. Mother Trucker said, "Another closing too today." Yeah, probably. Trucking companies falling off, man. Bankruptcies are on the rise in general. Um, global trade is down. You know, uh, hey, all we got in this country is warehousing. We don't manufacture nothing no more. We only build warehouses, not factories.
Hmm. Yeah, everything's down right now. Finally, I'm starting to see trailer prices doing what I thought they should have been doing 3 to 6 months ago, starting
Yeah.
to come down. Still got
Yeah.
a long
Yeah.
ways to go, I think.
Trailers are always one of those assets that trail because
Yeah.
it, you've some of these big companies are just constantly on the trailer pool. Like Schneider, JB Hunt. Those companies, like, they will just buy every trailer. um, let's see, who was I? I went by Ritchie Brothers yesterday. Where was that at? I can't remember where it was. I went by Ritchie Brothers yesterday. Lots of truck, lots of trailer out there on the auction, which we would expect this time of year. It's trade in time. So, um, damn it, I hit a button here. Let me get my thing going again.
Yeah, a lot of or best offer, you know what I mean? Or reasonable offer, anything, you know what I mean, is what I'm
Yeah,
seeing a lot of.
yep, for sure. Um, and you were talking about earlier, wiggle room. You can also use that for the truck itself. If you're looking at a truck that's got some tires on it that you ain't crazy about,
Yeah,
tell them, say, hey, I like the truck, but those tires are, not doing it for me.
yeah.
Um, Trust me, if you're serious and you got the financing or you got the cash to buy that truck, work a deal with them. Say, hey,
Yeah.
I'll pay. You put new tires on there, we'll do it right now. Or I'll put 1,000 toward different tires. Like, you might have to put a little in on it, but if they want to move it right now, which they do, I mean, man, they
That's the
got they
that's
got trucks everywhere.
that's the big one is giving them the commitment. You know what I mean? Like if you're willing to sell yourself and like you said, in your back pocket that you're qualified and you are serious, ready to rock, giving them the commitment. I mean, if you just went in there and just said, hey, I'm not taking this truck unless it's $15,000 off, don't even call me. I'm not going to come look at it. No. But if
Yeah,
you could put your foot there and, step into the truck, have your finances ready and say, hey, look, I really like the truck. But this, and this is what I need, and we'll do the deal right now. I guarantee you they will call you back if it's something reasonable. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
these dealerships are just not moving anything at all.
yeah, yeah. No, I see it. Yesterday, I went by that. Over there off of 80, like Joliet area,
Hmm.
there's that big, across from the Pilot, there's a PACCAR Financial over there. And I mean, dude, they're parked in there like a freaking, like a Maryland rest area. I mean,
Yeah.
they're just trucks sitting every which way in there. So,
Hmm.
yeah, got to do what you got to do. Thomas Bennett Sr.'s in the house. He says, as someone who has hit a lot of deer, whistles don't work. All right. I feel like they do work. Feel like that's a matter of opinion, maybe. As someone who has not hit a lot of deer, I feel like whistles do work. You know what I mean? I mean, I did hit 2 deer in one night, but with the trailer, not the truck. The truck had whistles. The trailer didn't.
Mm.
Coincidence? I don't think so. Oh man. Yes, I can talk more shit in a $2 radio. I know it. It's one of the things I'm most proud about. Uh, Buck Brown says, I once worked for one of the largest food grade tanker carriers. I agree. Revolving abandoned trucks sucks. Oh, recovering abandoned trucks sucks. Yeah, I can't read. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm not a truck recovery guy anymore. I did that 2 times, and like I said, one time was fine, and honestly, it wasn't actually. The first time I showed up, and the guy had 2 days all weekend to get his stuff out of the truck, and he waits till I show up and then starts throwing a fit about it, you know? And I'm like, bro, like, hurry up. I was like literally throwing stuff out the door. I was like, like, you've had 2 days, man. Come on. Like, you didn't want to bring the truck back, at least get your crap out of it.
Hmm.
Uh, Want to play Guess the Song? Ooh. Not particularly right now, but maybe later. Stavros in the house. Happy Easter. Stavros killing it over there. I went and looked at he left a comment on an Asian My video yesterday. I was I was like, that sums up. I was going to type a very similar comment, so we was thinking alike. Um, no Fear says CR England. Yeah. It's a great place to go as well. I recommend, hell, go over and finance 2 trucks with them. If they'll give you 2 of them, take 2. Uh, Marty says 3 People would be easy. Y'all drive 8 hours a day. All you need is one logbook. Yeah. I mean, no one's ever going to run out of hours if I got 3 people in the truck, right? Cadillac Jake says, that's why I like running out west, minus California, flip flops, and more old school truckers. Uh, okay. Okay. Um,
Maybe.
Minnesota's pretty much all flip flop truckers now. Jake Knife says, when did Whistle and Diesel come on Cash's live? Oh, he says, do you look like Whistling Diesel, Justin? Um,
Yep. I wish I
this
had
is
money
my
like him.
yeah. I'm gonna put Whistling Diesel in the title of this guest Whistling Diesel.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't get
yours
the
is
views.
instead of Whistling Diesel, your name's gonna be Whistle and Diesel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We'll have to come up with a new name that's almost there, but not quite.
Okay,
Chief
crack
Ray
me
Holler's
up.
in the house. He says, I am your competition. Sorry, what was that?
I said that guy whistling diesel, he cracks me up, man.
Yeah.
He's like the country version of how much stuff can I mess up of Conor McGregor. That's what he
Yeah.
is.
Davlet says, Jake Knife TV, ask him about his company. Looks better than Tyson. Okay. Um, Music City Transport's in the house. What up, bro? Says, I can definitely tell when the guys on the side is an old schooler or not based on what the issue appears to be. Yeah. Yeah, the guy on the side of the road. Yeah, if he drove 4 miles with his trailer brakes blazing on fire like that guy yesterday, I don't know. I, I I can't believe the guy like didn't see that or nothing. But you know what? I will say this: when I went by him, he had on a set of headphones covering both ears. So if he blew out a tire, he probably wouldn't have heard it. I mean, you know, ignorance is bliss, man. I ain't even hating on him anymore. Hell, I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
about just being as ignorant as I can out here. Um, Nadar Jackson's in the house. Hopefully, I said that. Nadir Jackson. How's it going, fellas? Not bad. We're chilling here with Whistling and Diesel. Just just doing a live show. Old school trucking says talking about truck driver stories around the BS table. Yeah, come on in. Tell us one. We're here with Justin. He is a owner operator. He is how old are you now, Justin? 21, 14?
Yeah.
uh
30, 31.
31. So pretty young to be an owner operator. Um Pretty successful. I know the guy, pretty successful. Just got a new truck, what, about a year ago? Um
About 10 months ago. Yeah.
yeah,
About 9 months ago, 10 months ago. Yeah.
yeah.
It's been a good
Paid off
truck. Been
paid
paid
off the
off. Yeah.
first truck, paid off the
Yep.
beginner truck,
Yep.
moved up to something a little nicer.
Yeah.
Um
A lot more
yeah,
comfortable, better mileage. And yeah, we
yeah.
got this one paid off as well. So
Good
thank
deal.
God.
That's
Thank God
that's the
right
way to
now.
be.
Yeah.
Already got the second one paid off. Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Months ago. Yeah.
Damn it, boy! There you go,
Mhm.
everybody.
Yeah.
Um, he
We got a
got
good
that
team over
truck.
here.
He got that truck through Pride Truck Sales. Um,
Yeah.
he paid he paid $109,000 for a
Well,
2017 Cascade.
I think it's paid off. They told me it's paid off. They
He ain't got
sent
no
me
title
something in
to
the
it.
mail. They sent me something in the mail. It
Uh,
was handwritten at the top. It said title. Good
oh,
enough. Put it in the safe and haven't made a payment
uh,
since.
nice, nice. I
Yeah.
like that. That's good business.
Yeah.
Don't go into. You don't want to get muddied up with details.
Hmm.
Just take what they say as
Title.
gospel. That's it. Hashtag title gang. Chief Ray Holler says, "Hey, Don takes grease out of your way." Maybe that was it. Maybe he had some grease on those clothes, and I mean, I don't know. I know he made a damn mess of that Love's Laundry in there, though. Whew, was that place shot after that. Chief Rose says, I used to have to wash my clothes with a little bit of Dawn when I was hauling fuel. Okay. Um, let's see. Nadir. I think that's how I say that. Nadir? Nadir? I don't know. Horrible with names. Um, chilling at the Loves in Kansas. Daisy May made it in. Woo! Yes, sir. Daisy May in the house. His Tourette's come on. 810 Batman, thank you. These fuel islanders gonna make me catch a case. So there you go, Justin. They appreciate you doing that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Chased him down real quick. Still didn't fix the problem.
No, no, nothing will fix that problem because, as they say, you can't fix stupid.
Yeah.
Um,
That's pretty much
but
what
you
I
should.
told him. I finally threw my hands up. I said, "Dude, you just don't get it, do you?" And he didn't answer. He didn't have an answer. Actually, you know what
No.
his response was? He did the translation, and his response to me was,
Oh.
I'm not going swimming. I'm going in to pray. That's what his response was. Like swimming was saying that he's not going in there to take a long shower. I'm going in there to go pray. That's what he told
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I said it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, and let now, I will say this: I didn't take my shower bag with me, but sometimes, with them unlimited showers from that ES Advantage card, wink, wink, everybody, just saying, unlimited showers. Sometimes I will go. Now, I don't leave my truck parked at the fuel island, but sometimes I do go in the Loves and I use the shower just to use the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Uh, I'm just saying, ES Advantage links down below. Just thought I'd throw that out there for everybody. Chief Heller says power only is banging for me right now. Yeah, but you got like you're not doing Amazon and JB Hunt. You got like multi-stop reefer, multi-stop nursery loads. That's a little different.
Yeah.
Um, Chief Heller 336 per mile, all miles last week. Damn good, damn good. Even if you're doing 12 stops per load, that's still really good.
Mm.
Last week he was saying he did a load that was 12 stops, and then he did another load that was 10 stops, and then he did
Yeah.
another load that was 9 stops. That's working for some money right there. I don't care who you are. Nadir says, I'm going to say that name different every time, and hopefully one of them's correct. We're back to 3 wide at the scale. Somebody left. Somebody was going to fill that spot. And the Dyer says, I'm going to call him Mr. Jackson. Says, at Super Ego for the 3rd week, already in the hole, but I'm going to stick it out. Hopefully things go well. Any advice? Yeah. Yeah, put on your shoes and start running. Run!
Get out of the
Um,
truck. Abandon
yeah.
it. Put it behind a Taco Bell.
Yeah, I wouldn't stick around. I mean, honest to God, here's what I would do. If I was there and I was in the hole, if you're 3 weeks in and they're already not caring about how much money you make, here's the thing. They don't care about you. Leave. I was at Western Express for 3 weeks and that 3rd check finally came and it was $600. And I said, you can kiss my ass for a full week of flatbed running, making $600. You know, no,
Yeah.
it ain't how life works. I'm not going to give them all my money. So yeah, start applying to companies right now. Go on and if you've got enough experience to work at Super Ego, you've got enough experience to get hired on at a company. So go to work for a company, rethink it, but do not stay there and let them just continue to have you and have their way with you.
Yeah.
Um, that's as nice as I can put it. Marty says by the time the truck makes it to the auction, they've been sitting around for a couple of years. That could be a point too. The longer a truck sits, the more chances you're going to have a problem with those rubber components. You know, bushings, belts, seals. You know, um, if you do buy a truck that's been sitting around a lot, keep a very close eye on those hub seals because when the wheel sets, the top of that seal is not getting lubricated. So when you start going down the road and that dry seal gets all that pressure put on it, chances are you got some problems. Um, old school trucking says, Nader, are you in their lease program? I would think if he's in the hole, he's in the lease program. And if they're not giving you any money of all that money you're earning, if they're not giving you any of it by the third week, tear out of there. Like,
Yeah.
um, just tell them, say, hey, I need to come back to the yard because I'm quitting. And just be honest with them. Say, I don't need you to book me a load. I don't need it. I'm driving this thing back to the yard. Take it back to them. Give them their truck back and get your stuff out. And consider it just time lost.
Shoot, consider it a win if you're recognizing it at this point before you're there for months, or you think that you get
Uh-huh.
yourself in such a bad hole that you literally can't leave. Consider it a win if you're
Yeah.
recognizing it this early on in the point, and that you're at a manageable number, and just take it as a learning lesson. If it only took 3 weeks for you to learn that, yeah, put you way ahead
Yeah.
of the other people that are there and that have been there for years.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the longer you stay, the worse it's going to get.
Yeah.
You're gonna build up a maintenance account. You're gonna pay a bunch of payments on their truck, and then they're gonna screw you over. And they're gonna take all that maintenance money that you thought was yours. They're gonna take the truck. Yeah, better off just um, quick lesson learned. It's all you can do. Move on. Buck Brown says my truck is perfect for a beginner. 2017 579 with all the major work is done. If it wasn't for family situations, I'd keep it and bank some serious moolah. Yeah, Buck Brown's got a truck for sale. Go check out Buck Brown for that. Fate Trucking, aka Jean Girard's in the house with a boom. How do you say boom in French? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna work on that later. I'm gonna get my Google Translate and figure out how to say boom in French. Le le bam, probably le bam.
That's
Um,
that's that's gonna be a good what do you call it, thumbnail. Put his
oh,
face. You could be Ricky Bobby, and he could be the other guy.
uh, yeah. Um, I'm not saying I've already done it, but I may already. Well, I know I did. Yeah, I left a comment at the beginning of this live. There is already a Jean Girard account out there. Just so you know, it's
Oh,
out
that's
there. It's in the ether. Oh man. Um, Buck Brown says I'm leery to post an ad. It brings too many tire kickers out of the woodwork. Yeah, Facebook is the worst for tire kickers. I seen a great short video the other day where a guy was selling a DeWalt
uh,
drill on. Did you see that on Facebook?
yeah, yeah.
I love that, man. Oh, that guy makes some funny stuff, man. But yeah, it's so right. I mean, it's exactly how it is. That's like the guy that bought my Cascadia. I kind of knew the guy. I don't really know him, but I know him. And he knew I was getting rid of that truck, and he offered me some money, and I was like, "That's your truck, bro. That's your truck." Because I ain't trying to deal with Facebook or all that. I was talking to the owner of the carrier I'm leased on at, and he was trying to sell a day cab truck because they got a full shop and they rebuild things and they use them for a while, then they sell them, and they had rebuilt this nice little like like a Coronado day cab looking. I don't know what it was, what model Freightliner it was, but anyway, he said he put that thing on Facebook, and the first guy that came out to look for it offered him 5,000 down. He was asking like 45,000 for it, and he offered him 5,000 down for it, and he was like, "No, it's not a financing situation. It's $45,000." And the guy was like, "No, no, no. I give you 5,000 today, and then I give you the rest later." And he was like, "No, no, you give me all of it today." And the guy was like, "No, no, no, you don't understand. I'm going to pay you later." just, he said it went back and forth about 20 times, and finally he just walked away. He was like.
Surprise!
But
I'm surprised he even had someone show up.
oh, dude, yeah, he said
That's
about
cheap.
Yeah, they about 40 people showed up and none of them were serious. He's
Yeah.
like, it's like phone rings all day. You're like, okay, show up at 1 o'clock. Okay, show up at 2. He said he just scheduled them like 1 hour apart for everybody to show up. And he's like, none of them were serious. I literally went through like 3 days of people coming to look at it, and not one of them was even remotely close to the price, And it's like, yeah, that's Facebook for you.
Yeah. That's why I sold my truck to that dealer. DIY had a connection over there, and
Yeah,
they gave me a fair offer, and I said, take it.
yeah.
It's yours.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could have squeezed a few more thousand out of that, but would it really been worth it taking days off to have to sit there and try to, wrangle in somebody? Buck Brown said, oh, yeah, he's leery to post it. Yeah. Old School says, dear Jackson, if you're losing money on the lease purchase program he's talking about. If things don't turn around within the next 3 weeks, I strongly suggest to get out and go company. Yeah, I would get out right now. I wouldn't wait 3 weeks, because if you're in the hole after 3 weeks, what's to say you're not in the hole three? Like, it's a crapshoot at places like that. I wouldn't give them my time for free. This trucking life's in the house. What up, bro? Says what up. He's saying what up to fate. Trucking with Cliff made it in. What's going on, gentlemen? Not much. We're here with our guest Justin Axford. You've seen him in the chat before. Um, he probably could start a YouTube channel right now and be a sensation in the trucking game. Um, but
Mm,
he's
we
he's
busy
just laying
trucking.
back. He's just laying back right now. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You could be. You could probably be the next Fate Trucking. Um,
Be the rookie of the
uh,
year.
yeah. Um, Marty St. Moore says, "Oh my God, you won't believe this. My fortune cookie has two fortunes in it. Ooh, nice, nice. One says everything's going to be great, and the other one says, yeah, not so much. Um, this Trucking Life says they were putting the yellow trailers in a cornfield beside the Ritchie brothers in Ohio. Yeah, I saw that over there off 70. Got so many of them little ragged ass 28-foot pup trailers, they got to park them out in the field. DIY Shimmy's in the house. What up, Shimmy time? He says, WTF is this? This is a live show. We do them all the time over here. Thanks for coming by. Josh says, I'm new to your channel on YouTube. Well, come on in, sit down, hang out for a while. We got 80 people in here. If everyone could get that like button for me. If you're finding this entertaining or educational, or hell, if it's just background noise, lean over and smash that like button for me. DIY says, I got more miles blindside backing at a New Jersey warehouse than you guys do giving advice on buying trucks on YouTube. Um, yeah, yeah, DIY.
Doesn't he
I
have
heard.
a classic that he bought that's just sitting there? Hasn't been fixed yet? I think so. Mm.
DIY's got more trucks sitting in his front yard that he ain't got registration on than I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I heard. Let's talk about what we've heard about DIY. I heard DIY don't even haul freight anymore because his trailer is full of unfactored receivables.
Oh, there it is. There it
Oh,
is.
and I also heard when they get 30 days past due, he runs them as protect from freeze.
Mm.
I heard sometimes he runs them at -10, calls them frozen assets.
Mm. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh,
Oh, DIY.
he's the best. He's the
I didn't
best.
talk to him today. Dang it. Tomorrow. I try to leave him alone on the weekends.
I like calling him at 2 in the morning to get his opinion on uh, whether or not I like to call him video. I like to video call him at 2 in the morning, and I like to pull the dipstick out of the truck and lick the oil off of it and go, "Hey DIY, why does 1030 oil taste different than than 530 oil.
Oh.
You know, real dipstick situations there at 2 in the morning. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm. I think it was actually only 1:30 in the morning.
damn it, boy. Yeah,
Uh,
I like to call DIY and go, "Hey, DIY, how do I dodge the scales?"
hey, this other driver told me to call you. Should I do this or should I do that? But he told me to call you.
Yes. First and foremost, I would like to say, I have been told to call you. This was not my idea. Oh, me. Your average anime dude says, "Can you shout me out?" Yeah, for $10 super chat, I'll shout out anybody in here. That's my new rule on shout outs. $10. $10 you want to shout out.
Pretty generous.
Yeah, I think so. Um, can you give me a shout out? I'm a new subscriber. I would definitely give you a shout out after I go in and verify you have subscribed. Because I don't like to be bullshitted. Oh, no, I'm serious. I'm serious though. $10 and I'll shout you out. Hell, I don't care. Since Vermont says, I just spooled up that turbo when I hear a deer. Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. Spool up the turbo. Shit, pop her in neutral and rev her a few times. Hell, although I heard cents per mile's got enough, he's got a big enough turbo that if he hits a deer, it just gets sucked into the turbo. And, at that point, deer jerky, anybody?
I like to just roll down the window, stick my head out the window at 1 o'clock in the morning, and just yell at them. That's what I do.
Yeah. That's a good idea, too. I like that. Just get out of the way, deer. You think you're special, deer? Yeah. That's a good idea. I'm going to start doing that. I'm just going to insult them. I'm just going to roll down the window and go, "You stupid deer, you don't deserve a house."
Mm-hmm. I've
You
been
know?
pretty fortunate. I've been staying. I like running at nights, but this my old truck had a deer guard. Does the truck that you have right now have a deer guard on it?
No, it does not. And it makes me very nervous.
It does. I've been very fortunate, but I would like to get one on this truck. I just do not want to spend thousands of dollars on one.
Yeah. Yeah. I would prefer to get one the way I got the last one. Just go to have a junk truck that's got one on it that's been hit in the side very hard. Um, and say, "Hey, I'll give you half of what that's worth if you'll put it on."
It worked.
that's that's basically how I did that last time. They brought in a Freightliner just like mine that had a deer guard on it, and I literally went up to the owner of the carrier, and I was like, "Hey, that deer guard on that wrecked truck down there, I'll give you half of what those cost if you'll install it on my truck." uh, David Edwards says, "Rooney's in the house." Yeah, Rooney, DIY Rooney. David Edwards is a rookie. I shake my head constantly at all the other drivers. Yeah, it is. It is. DIY Semi, this live needs some impersonations. We're working on it. We're working on it. I did a solid fake truck in there a minute ago. David Edwards says, but also everyone needs to learn a little patience while trucks are backing. Yeah, be
Mm-hmm.
sure to put your flashers on as well when you're backing because I'm not a mind reader. um, you know, is like if you're like pulled up 700 miles, I don't know what you're doing. Like, uh,
They don't seem to care
let's
though.
see.
I do the same thing. I put the flashers on. I see it every single day, man. Like these people just don't care whether you're backing or not. They're like I said, their time's more valuable than everyone else's.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Goober don't care. Goober gonna go behind you, and it's normally some guy in like a governed company truck that just don't care. He's got to get that last parking spot. He don't even realize there's 45 parking spots back there.
Mm-hmm.
How DIY Simi says, "Where are the Hanson brothers when you need them?" Yeah, where are the Hanson brothers? Roy E was in here trying to sell an RV earlier that needed a poop tank.
Saw that.
Yeah. My favorite comment ever, Trucking Coach was in here and he said he's desperate for a new teammate, and he says he will give you the top and the bottom, and he's not talking about a bunk.
Oh, mm,
Just say it. Just say it. It's my
damn it.
favorite comment ever. Yes, damn it, yes. David Edwards says, bopping. Yeah, bopping. DIY, bye, bye, bye. Anyone know the dance? Glad to say I
Ah,
don't. I have no idea what you're talking about, DIY. I don't drink
I do.
Perrier water. I don't eat at Naf Naf Grill, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
I still haven't seen the video, but he'll send it to you. I'm
Okay.
sure he will.
Okay. Colin's in the house. Um, Aunt Tay Tay's in the house. Can you say Carson is a hole? That's me. Okay, I just did that. For $10, I'll say it again. Uh, Dafflet says, "Damn it, boy! It's Ramadan out the flip floppers some slack." Um, okay, well, it's Easter, so I'll cut them some slack. Marty says, "Somali pirates as truck drivers." Yes, yes. I think that's what we got here. 810 Batman says, "After picking up 15 trees, I've been boycotting shrubbery since 2017. Whoo! Mm. Dangerfield Trucking's in the house. Ain't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming in. Everybody smash that like button for me if you could. We got Justin in the house tonight. Dangerfield Trucking says, "Hey, Cash, good to see you. Happy Easter. Thank you." Um, RS Wife 77 says, "Boom in French is boom." Okay, well, that kind of took the joy out of that a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
View message. There we go. Dangerfield Trucking. Boob in French. Okay. I don't know why YouTube's holding these comments. Uh, I work with truckers, and I've got to say, never have seen as much porn as you dudes carry with you. Damn. Um, I don't know. Anybody carrying a big stack of porn with them any day days? I don't know. Dangerfield says, "Couple of veritables. Just watch the movie Snatch." Okay. Okay. Um, let's see. We got a bunch of people talking back and forth. Um, DIY semi disabled in the yard. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just buy them trucks and park them in the yard. Hell, why not? That's the best way to do it.
I think he's got free right now.
Mm.
Free in the yard.
3 trucks out there. Listen at him. Well, he's a collector. He's a connoisseur, you know.
Mhm.
Um, Zoe says, "I love the hat at the right." Okay, mother trucker in the house. Uh,
I think I seen.
Justin
I think I seen that hat you're wearing. What does it say again?
Trucker.
Yeah, I seen that hat for sale today.
Mm.
I was thinking about buying it, and then I was like, I've seen this hat before, and then I was like, oh,
Uh,
this is cash.
should have bought it. We could have looked alike. Yeah, it says
I
trucker.
still could. I still could.
It says trucker till the day I die, and I
Mm,
bought this in tribute to the current trucking market because I will never be able to retire with these rates.
yes, yes,
So we will be a trucker till the day I die. Either
it
that or I
is.
drive this some bitch into a bridge abutment, whichever one comes first.
Park it behind a Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'll never look back. Go in there, get me a freaking chalupa, and just walk
Mm-hmm.
away with my chalupa. Life.
We out.
Um, this trucking life says I yell at the murder chickens. Okay. Buck Brown says first thing I put on my truck was a massive deer guard. Okay. I like that. Yeah, I like them. I just haven't had a chance to get anything done here lately. Um, 810 Batman says, "Crack your window and blast your music or audiobook. The music is way better than book. I see them running a couple of 100 miles away." Okay, so that's what you do to get rid of deer. Just blast some audio book at them.
It's a quiet truck,
Seems
loud music,
seems
quiet truck.
yeah, sounds very unique. Not a bad idea. Troll Trucker says the only flashers I ever see are my own. Yeah, I feel like that's something they don't teach at truck driving schools anymore, to put the
Mhm.
flashers on when you're backing in somewhere. Because I just don't see it as much. I mean, it used to be like a very common thing, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Troll Trucker says, I like tacos. Hell yeah. Go in there, get you a taco, abandon your truck. It's a, it's a super ego way to be. It really is. Um, David Edwards, new trucker, he says, I always use the flashers. Okay. Whistle is correct. Okay. Michael says, I love your lips. Woo! Thanks, Michael. Good buddy in here, Michael. Catch him down at the rest area later. Rick Peak says, it's like a lot of them are thinking, I got mine. Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah, that's trucking these days. I'm going to get mine. F you. It really is. Troll Trucker says they sell the trucker hat at Love's. Yeah, that's where I got mine at, was Love's. Um, they got a chrome Cummings hat in there. It's got a big C with chrome on it. Oh, I need me one of them for comic relief. Let me tell you. Um, you know, when you get Cummins on your hat, it's tough to wipe off. I'm just saying.
Mm, stupid. Uh,
Anybody? Anybody?
oh,
Um, Michael says, which one, ya boy, is the pitcher? The one is the catcher. Oh, Michael's really bringing a lot to the conversation. Michael, appreciate you
yes.
being in here, buddy. Appreciate you being in here. If you're going to troll me, you got to have something good, though. I mean, don't come with that weak sauce, man. This is like the county fair. We work all year to get it right in here. And then you're
hmm
going to come in here with some weak sauce. You're not even going to get a ribbon in here, Michael. I'm telling you right now, you're going to try way harder. Okay? Buck Brown says, I see flashers at the place in McHoney, Florida. I see flashers. Oh, you're talking about the topless restaurant. That's what he's talking about. Anybody ever been in there to the topless restaurant?
I have
Anybody?
not.
Anybody? Ooh, I like some burnt fried eggs. Let me tell you. Right? I mean, come on. Yeah, come on. Steve says this live stream just took a serious turn. Yeah, serious. Um, El Rapachuca, whatever it says. Mister, I need a company now. Let me know where I should go. Oh, you need a company. Where should I go? Uh, Check out that CR England lease purchase. Um, are you anywhere near Schneider Finance? Um, no, you got to do your own research for companies. I do have a playlist called Craigslist Job Search where I go through and talk about companies and what I know about them and my opinion of them. So check out that playlist in just go to my channel page. I think I got about 30 of those out there. I might bring that back. People are going to be needing jobs.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I don't know if you've talked to anybody recently. I talked to a couple random drivers over the last couple of days, and company drivers. One of them's I'm not going to throw the company name out there, but historically has been a great company out there in Iowa. I really like their trucks that they cycle through. But they're a good company. And I talked to a guy and asked him, how they take care of their trucks and how he likes working for the company. And he's worked there for I think 3 or 4 years, and he said it's been great, but it just fell on its face. I mean, a lot of these drivers, him, and then I talked to a guy that was a flatbedder today. He approached me and we were talking for a little bit, and he's also a company guy, and um, he told me what kind of rate, per mile he was getting and or cents per mile he was getting. And I thought it was a good rate, you know what I mean? Historically. And he's struggling as well. They're just
yeah,
not getting the miles right now. It seems like a
yeah,
lot of these companies are trying to weigh out. It's like, okay, do we get rid of some of these drivers and do we keep the same amount of miles for our drivers that we've been doing, or are we just gonna keep all the
Mm-hmm.
drivers and lower how many miles? And these guys, like I said, I
Right.
mean, both of the two out of the three guys told me how many miles they've been getting consistently for the last month, and they're saying they're lucky to get between 1,800 and 2,000 miles.
Oh yeah.
Is
Yeah,
is
when
what I'm
when trucking
hearing.
slows down, everybody feels it. Even the company
Yeah.
drivers, during 2008, the beginning of all that, I was with Averett. And Averett sent out a message that said, hey, we're trying to keep everybody. We don't want to fire nobody. We don't lay nobody off. We buy our trucks with cash, so we're in good financial situation. But they said, there's just no freight to haul. And if you could let us know kind of what your minimum amount of miles you expect every week is, so we kind of know, you know, how to run you. And I told them, I said, hey, I'm debt free. I got no bills. My rent at the time was like nothing. So I was like, if I can get 1,400 miles a week, I'll be fine. And they literally just ran. They were like, okay, we're gonna send you out for like. They would literally send me out to like Dallas and back, and that was 1,400 miles, and I'd go home. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, everybody feels it as a company. I mean, even this company right now, they're feeling it. But I know these companies. I would hate to get rid of people right now because when if things turn around and start getting a little better, you want to have all that capacity available. The trucks, the people, all that. So um, I don't know. It makes a difference. Let's see. Joe says, "What's your thoughts on Jake brakes turning on brake lights?" My truck does that. These Peterbilt 579s, when you hit the Jake brake, it signals your brake lights,
Mhm.
and I'm not against it. I'm slowing down, so it is warns the people behind me that I'm slowing down. Um, I do like that. And like as far as like trying to use your Jake brake to slow down, like when you see a cop, um, I'm never really going fast enough for a cop to care. You know what I mean? When I'm in a construction zone, I'll be that slow guy in the construction zone. Um, I try to mind the speed limits the best I can. Sometimes some of those 45-mile-an-hour speed limits when we're 2 miles out on a construction zone is a little tough to do. But for the most part, when we are in the construction, like part of the construction zone, you will catch me doing the speed limit. And then when I'm out of it, you'll catch, going down a hill, 72 is the fastest I'll let it coast. I don't go much over 70. I don't know. I started out with a company that was governed at 63, and I've just always been okay with going slow. It's never
Yeah.
really bothered me. But um, I'm surprised more trucks haven't started doing that, where the Jake brake kicks on, the tail light or the brake
Yeah.
lights.
My truck doesn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, the Peterbilts are the only ones I've ever been in that done that. And I think some Kenworths might do it, or I did see a guy ride his brakes all the way down Mont Eagle the other day. But I figured it was the Jake brake kicking on the brake
Yeah.
lights because if he rode that damn brakes all the way down Mont Eagle, I figured we'd be on fire by the time we got to the bottom. So, um, but yeah, it did freak me out the first time I drove one of these trucks and it had that. I was like, what in the hell is going on? Let me see here. Buck Brown says I had an ex-wife that took me there for my birthday once, talking about the topless restaurant. Well, damn, why is she your ex-wife if she's taking you to places like that, Um,
Maybe she was
uh,
interested.
oh, hey now. Um, mm, all right, let me get focused back after that. Levi says, uh, do you make enough you could take every other week off? Um. No, I don't think I could, and not stay on my current goals. You know, I could probably squeak by financially doing that, but I would have to give up a lot of my future goals. So um, it would be tough. Steve says, "No, sir, that's not going to happen unless you want to be broke." Um, I think I could get by doing that. It wouldn't be comfortable. I kind of need that third week to kind of make some things happen. Um, but yeah. Steven says, had a buddy at Schuster that's had a good couple years if he's looking for a decent company job. Yeah, I've heard good things about Schuster. Um, I tell you one that I've seen that's more localish or regional, but they post ads all over the country, and I think it would be a neat thing to learn to have the experience, and that is Bulkmatic. Bulkmatic. They haul bulk trailers. I don't know if you've seen them. They usually run a white truck with orange writing on them. Bulkmatic. Um, they're doing 75, 80,000 a year. And like it seems like a decent company. I mean, I don't know personally, but Billy Bat says, I'm not even a trucker. Maybe I will be someday, but thoroughly enjoy this show. Top notch entertainment on a Sunday night. Is it Sunday? No, I'm just kidding. uh, before I had to go back to work. All right, yeah, glad you enjoyed it. We just shooting a breeze here with Whistling and Diesel, aka Justin Axford. um, David Edwards says, the company I work for as a rookie, I get 44 cents a mile and I'm getting 2,500 miles a week currently. That's pretty good as a rookie to start out at 44 cents a mile. I told somebody the other day I started out at a quarter a mile and they were like, no, seriously. And I was like, no, when I started trucking, it was a quarter a mile.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember. I remember the recruiters coming in when cause I went to a school. I took 3.5 weeks off or 4 weeks off to go to a school full time, 8 hours a day, 5 days a
right.
week. And towards the end, after you get your permit and you're getting close to when you're about to go take your test, they start sending those recruiters in and coming and talking to you. And I remember I got my CDL, I think about five, almost 6 years ago, and I think the starting pay that they offered was 28 cents a mile, 28 or
Wow.
32, somewhere right around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only in 2018.
Wow.
Those were the rates that they were offering. It was May Trucking was one of them. I mean, a few of them came in, but yeah, they offered I think it was 32 cents a mile.
Damn it, boy. Um, yeah, I started in 2006 at 25 cents a mile. Um, yeah. Buck Brown says the T680s do that with the Jakes. Okay. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured because, like I said, I seen a guy going down Mont Eagle the other day, and I was like, I don't think he's riding that, but I didn't know Kenworth did that as well. David says, it's always an interesting time. Yeah, yeah, we tried to. Captain Flatbed made it in. Exhausted 1,100 heifers between two trucks in a short amount of time, but job done, and we farmers again. Okay, I think he means maybe 110 heifers. Because 1,100 heifers in two trucks, you overweight,
Yeah,
son. You overweight. Um, Jack says that he says shout out to the BLM Bald Lives Matter. Yeah, yeah. Hashtag Bald Lives Matter. Captain Flatbed says, guess I'm Captain Cow Patties now. Yeah, you're going to change your name since you went to hauling cattle. That's a tough job, though. Shout out to the people that do the cattle hauling because you know, I love me a steak. I love me a cheeseburger, and that's a rough ass job. Like,
yeah.
um, I mean, it is like dealing with live animals and trucking with live animals. Like, yeah, shout out to those guys. Buck Brown says them pneumatic bulk trailers can take hours to unload. Yeah, um, the bulkmatic, a lot of their stuff is paid by the hour. Um, and they're kind of all over the country too. Like, if I do the Craigslist job search, you see Bulkmatic almost in every city. Um, it's just one of those companies you don't hear a lot about. Of course, like I said, I don't know personally, but every time I see them on the road, they got nice equipment, newer equipment, and like I say, their ads always say, 75, 80,000 home every, third day or whatever. Some of them are home nightly. Just depends on what you get.
Sounds like a good gig.
Yeah, I mean it's something to look into. I would look into it just because it's a new area of trucking to learn. You're acquiring more skills, And the more skills you acquire, the more valuable you are. It's
Yeah.
just the way it is. Uh, just Jaqueen says 26 cents a mile back in '08 was Swift. There you go, 28 cents a mile. That was her first trucking job, or their first trucking job. I think I can't see the avatar. I'm blind. I think that's a dude. Sorry. Captain Flavor says load pay is better than mile pay, in my opinion. Yeah, on some jobs it is. Buck Brown says 28 cents. Loaded 14 empty was my first driving job. Oh, I used to hate when they pay less for the empty. I've never worked
Hmm.
for one of those companies, and I'm just like, because I remember when I was at USA Truck starting off, they deadheaded me from like Baltimore to Cincinnati one time, but
That's
they
a
pay the
deadhead.
same. Yeah, they pay the same loaded as they do empty, so it's like if I was only getting half the money, that'd be a little bit of a pisser. But Buck Brown, yeah, first job. Adam Woods in the house. Captain Flatbed says, no, 1100. Oh, okay, they did 1100, not at one time. That was multiple loads. I got you. I got you. Wow. Wow, that's a lot. I mean, we're talking heifers. We're talking what? Probably like uh,
I don't even know how many they
50.
get in there. I was gonna say
Yeah,
like 40.
yeah, they get about. Well, I mean, it depends on the weight, but a heifer, you say 800 pounds. I mean, just throwing it out there. I don't know, but if it's 800 pounds, you could get about 50 in there to make it 40,000 pounds. So yeah, but I know some of those guys. I mean, some of those runs are like 20 miles. They go out, they pick it up, they run it to the sale yard or wherever. Adam Wood started out 50 cents. Wow, that's pretty good. 50 cents Canadian flatbed. There you go. Multiple loads back and forth, Captain Flatbed says on those heifers. 53 Stelp made it in. Can you go in the computer and shut that off if you want? Takes 5 minutes. Jake break lights. Um, yeah, I didn't know you could turn that off, but I don't think I would. I don't mind it. I would rather someone know I'm slowing down than to slam into the back of me. You know what I mean? Like, it'd just be more problems for me.
I
Um,
know that I noticed it ticks people off because like I'll use the Jakes coming off the freeway. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And I'll use them all the way down until I get, if I'm loaded, I'll use them all the way down in seventh gear, until I'm about,
yeah,
15, 20 miles an hour. And I know that they just see the running lights on. So they're probably wondering, just the four wheelers are probably
yeah.
wondering why is this guy, his brakes aren't working or something like that, and I can tell
Uh,
it kind of ticks them off.
yeah, yeah. I could see that. I mean, I don't mind it. Yeah, just is what it is to me. Since for Miles says I put a new floor in the truck, and damn, it's slicker than hooker snot. Um, yes, my 2014 Freightliner, I put down laminate flooring in that thing
Mm.
because the rubber floor was like all busted up and tore up. So we took the seats out and just laminate floored it. And oh my god, dude, that was the slickest floor. Not good for a truck, in my opinion. You know, I should have put down some travertine tile in there.
It was cheap
Um,
though, right?
yeah, oh yeah, it cost me hell probably $30 at the Home Depot, but it started because they didn't have a solid base in it. It started cracking and bending, and it would pinch your foot sometimes when you step. It was a mess. It was a mess. Not done correctly. I'm not a flooring guy. Um, Marty Santamore says bulk Matic picks up at the rail yard and delivers to industrial parks. Yeah, they do all kind of stuff, man. They got contracts with everybody. Um, I don't think it would be a bad job. I think it would be one of those like low key, not stressed out type of jobs. You just go pick up your stuff, you deliver it. It's I mean, I'm sure there's times and things where it is stressful, but um, I don't think it would be too bad. Cabin Flatbed says 12 through 15s each 65-mile run one way, 35 to 40 each load. It's been a long couple of days, a full-fledged herd, LOL. Uh, life change almost complete. Okay.
35
Kevin?
to 40.
Yeah. Um, yeah. So I guess he's are you buying those, Captain Flatbed? Did you buy those? Is that what you're saying? You just bought 1,100 head. Um, I know Captain Flatbed's been into some stuff out west there. He's the man, so you never know. David
Man, that'd
Edwards
be expensive.
says, what's that?
I said, man, that'd be expensive.
Yeah, in this market, dude, um, I keep up with cattle prices because I don't. I literally was watching YouTube yesterday, and I went from a farming channel to an astronomy video to like something about rap music, and I was like, it's got to be the weirdest. YouTube algorithm is really stretching on me, I bet, because I'm like, but I do keep up with. Here's the thing, I watch cattle auctions on YouTube. Okay,
Hmm.
um, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I got too much time. Maybe I don't have enough. I don't know. But um, you know, I've always been in farming, as a kid and growing up, so it's just one of those things. But beef is fixing to go through the roof pricing wise because we have never seen prices like this before on cattle. Um, you're talking, uh, you're talking 700-800 pound steers selling for like $2,500 right now. Uh, that's crazy. That is crazy. It's like 500 more than it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's gonna be a mess. If you like beef, get ready to pay a little bit. Hex Flag says, uh, "Hey, Stepdaddy Cash, are you wearing panties?" No, I only wear panties on my head at certain times of the year. Okay.
Mm.
Today I'm not wearing them. I'm wearing a hat. Um,
Today
let's
was the
see.
shower day, right?
Yes, yes. I don't wear panties on my head when I'm out on the road. I'll put it that way. Um, Captain Flatbed says, "Yeah, I got a complete herd discounted, but damn, I'm all in on this one, bro.
Wow.
Bro, congratulations. You know, I feel like this country is fixing to go through a complete 180. Um, I think the future. It's like what is big right now is fixing to be useless. You know, I think what's going to be big in the future is farming, trades like plumbing, electricians, people who can use their hands to build stuff. I don't know if y'all saw the South Park about the pandemic where all the handymen become billionaires.
Mm-hmm.
The handyman service becomes a billionaire. It's like there's going to be a lot of that in the future. I think.
Yeah.
I think farming is. I think we're going to have to wake up and realize, if you want quality food, you got to pay for it. You know, and if you want garbage, that'll continue to be cheap. But um, yeah, I've been trying to find some local farmers to buy my beef from instead of buying it at the grocery store. Just cut out the middleman, go straight to the farm. Um, I'll be all about that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Levi says,
Hey,
if you own another,
I think I'm gonna roll out of here.
all right,
I'm gonna head over to the receiver and go stay the night over there tonight. So I got a little 5 mile drive I'm gonna go do so I can get a solid 10 in before tomorrow morning. I got a big
all
couple
right.
days.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for coming in, man. I do
Yeah,
appreciate it. Anytime,
of
just hit
course.
me up. You're
Yeah,
welcome
thanks for having
anytime.
me in. I appreciate it.
Everybody, that was Justin Axford, aka Whistling and Diesel, uh, showing up over here for us. I appreciate him coming by.
Yeah, no
Thanks
worries.
so
Take care, guys.
much. Yep.
Bye.
Bye. All right, we'll continue to run through some comments here. See what everybody's up to. Um, let's see here. Hang on one second. All right, I'm back. Let's let's get some comments. But yeah, I think this country, I think the world's fixing to go through hopefully this is true. We will go through an awakening. Um, wow, man, this guy is just leaving over here from a fuel pump that was here when I got here. So he's been parked on that fuel pump for 2 hours. Trucking pros in the house. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in. Smash that like button for me if you could. If you're gonna watch one on a replay, I'd go check this one out on a replay. This has been really good, but I think we need an awakening when it comes to agriculture. You know, it's like for years and years and years we've just been, produce it cheaper, produce it cheaper, produce it cheaper, and that comes with a cost. You get all this, modified food. You get stuff that's, and most farmers don't want to be growing stuff that way, but that's just what they do. Because that's where the economics of farming are. So, um, I think beef prices are going up right now because of the fires in Texas. I think is what's going on with that. So that's not really helping the farmers out any. That's just price constraints on existing stock. But yeah, I wish things would change better for the farmers so they can get more of the money. Um, but yeah, that guy just pulled out from the pump over there. I swear that guy's been there for 2 + 2 hours. He was parked there when I went in to take a shower. And then when I came out, he was still sitting at that pump. Um, yeah, 2 hours at the pump. That's what's going on out here. Um, let's see. Congratulations, Captain Flatbed, on that deal, though, man. I hope it works out for you. Are y'all starting a herd with those heifers, or you got different? What do you got planned for them? David Edwards says at Shannon, hello. I didn't see Shannon in here. Hang on a second. Did I miss something? Oh man, I totally missed Shannon's comment. Sorry about that. Shannon says just finished a huge family dinner. Man, we have a lot of babies. Well, that's good. There ain't nothing better than having a bunch of babies around. I don't know. Always makes things better. I did see that video you put out with all that food, Shannon. Holy crap, was that a lot of food? Uh, you can go ahead and send them deviled eggs over here. Love me some deviled eggs. I seen those and it got me thinking. I was like, man, I need to get some deviled eggs in my life. But yeah, thanks for reminding me of that. I'm sorry I missed your comment there. Hex Flex says, hey, Step Daddy Cash. Oh, I read that one already. Putty Tains, do you have any beer? No, I'm not a beer drinker. I've drank about 3 beers this year. I'm kind of over alcohol, I think. As I get older, I don't like things that make me feel bad. So, I haven't used drugs in years. Haven't really drank alcohol in about a year. Um, I don't know. I feel like I'm to the point in life where I don't need substances to make me feel happy. Um, it's just getting old, I guess, maybe. David Edwards says, "Well, I'm headed towards bed. Okay, thanks for coming in." Levi says, "If you owned another truck, what's the most you could pay someone to drive it and still make enough to profit and pay yourself?" Um, I would probably pay them on a percentage if I was going to have an employee. I'd probably start them out at like 25% and maybe go up like 1% a year until maybe like 30%, or maybe like go up 2% the first year they're here. That way they stick around. Maybe top out like 29%, 28%, maybe 30 if they're a really good, productive driver. But um, man, yeah, I would not want to own a second truck. I would not want the responsibility of being responsible for someone else's livelihood right now. Let's see, 53 Steps says, friend of mine is in the cattle business. A trailer load of fat feeders is worth 115,000. Just shipped one. It's crazy. Yes, for sure. Um, a load of fat cattle right now is unreal. Um, think about that: $115,000 for a trailer load of cattle, right? Of like cow of like steers that go to make beef. You know, um, crazy, crazy, crazy. Slinging the beef sausage. Come on. Mark Ely is in the house. What up, everyone? Scott says, hello from Switzerland. Wow, thank you for stopping by. I much appreciate that. Mason says, can you say Mason? It's my birthday. Well, if you can verify your birthday, I'll say Mason. Happy birthday, Mason. Hope you have a great day. Fabio says 2 hours, 2 hours on a pump. Yeah, I swear to God, that trucking pros they're out of Roberts, Wisconsin. That was a trucking pros. Sat there at that pump since I got here. I mean, I've been here since like 3 o'clock this afternoon. Like, damn it, boy. Damn it, boy. Um, let's see. Sharpie your front tooth. Thank you for the suggestion, but I think I'll pass on that one right now. Um, Marty St. Amour says, do you know anyone who gets better fuel mileage than you? Justin, that was just in here, gets a damn good fuel mileage. Justin is one of those guys. He's focused on fuel economy. Um, I mean, I'm in like that low to mid 8 range right now. Like 8.3, 8.4, um, 8.5 maybe. I'm kind of waiting on this next ifta to come in, but I had a rough couple weeks where I was in like the 6 miles per gallon range because my thermostats were out and it was really cold out and I was having to put a lot of anti-gel in. So I had a I had a rough go of it for the first, well, for like 2 weeks of January. But I think I'll still have a pretty good IFTA for the quarter. But you know, I know a lot of people. I mean, Jackknife TV's talked about his fuel economy being like that, like 9 miles a gallon. So, yeah, you can. There's a few out there getting some really, really good fuel mileage. Vince says, you just bought your meth from me an hour ago. Damn it, Vince! I told you not to tell anyone. We made that deal in confidence. Um, but nah, I haven't messed with anything in a long time, man. And I'm getting old. I'm getting lame, I guess. But there's just more important things in life to me right now. I used to get crazy with it, and you know what I mean. Like, yeah, I used to do a bunch of things, but um, I don't know. It's not me anymore. The stress of it ain't worth it. I guess is the best way to put it. That stress, that out of control feeling. I don't like that anymore. I don't like that anymore. Um, Captain Flatbed says, I've been working at this for a while and finally got it done. I'm keeping my trucks rolling, though. So multitasking between farming and flatbedding. There you go, Captain Flatbed in the house. Man, congratulations. For real. Um, John and Keno Wilson in the house. How are the spot rates looking now? Bad. Not good. No, I mean, Um, it's a very light freight market right now. That's the big thing that's concerning. It's like, uh, you know, it really is. It's we need some volume because there's still a lot of trucks out here right now. A lot of new people in the industry, and the freight's low. Freight's low. Kind of like Jake says, the Thai massage place outside the TA in Commerce City, Colorado. Not a sketchy spot. Threw on my back, feel brand new. Oh, hang on a second. Let me write that down. Uh, uh, Thai massage, check mark, verified, Cadillac Jack. uh, yeah, I love a good Thai massage, man. I mean, it really does relax you. Um, Rig Pig says maybe the trucking pro guys plumbing is backed up. Damn it, boy. Buck Brown says mine's around yours, Cash. But remember, I pull in dump, so I'm loaded close to 80,000 as possible. Um, this first quarter of the year I pulled more heavier loads because of a new customer we're working with in Minnesota. Like the load I took out to Maryland last week was 44,000 plus on a reefer unit. So I was at 79,700 last time I went out to Maryland. So, um, yeah, this load coming back not as bad, but yeah, um, yeah, been damn heavy here this last quarter. Mark Ely says, I'm not going to lie. I just had my worst month being an owner operator. 78 cents profit on all miles. Yeah, that's just the way it is. But I'm gonna get off here, guys. I need to run in and use the bathroom, take a nap here before I got to get out of here. But I do much appreciate everybody coming in. Um, if you could choose any state to settle down in, maybe run your truck and own loads out of, where would it be? Um, I don't know. That's a tough one. I like Tennessee. I grew up in Tennessee. There's some things I don't like about Tennessee, but there's a lot I do like about Tennessee. Same thing with Minnesota. I love Southern California. Used to live in San Diego, but um, as far as living there, it's like the moon now. It's like I'd rather visit than live there. So Captain Flatbed, whoop, hang on a second. Damn, YouTube. Captain Levin says, a good broker in your back pocket is key. At moment for trucking, I wouldn't want spot market. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. This load, the load I took out and the load I brought back are both loads that never hit a spot market. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. Stay out of the load boards. Marty says, did you hear me say earlier I got a fortune cookie with 2 fortunes in it? Yeah, I did hear that, Marty. Um, you know, as long as they were both good fortunes, hey, yeah, yeah. Levi says, thank you. This was awesome. Yeah, no problem. Be sure to hit that like button, everybody. I am out of here. I do appreciate it. Special thanks to Justin for coming in and hanging out with me for as long as he did. Appreciate that. And everybody, have a great Easter, what's left of it. Good week. Hope you have a good week.